All right, what's happening, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Off the Ropes, presented by the Touchline. If you're new here, hit the like button, hit subscribe, comment down below, and all that good stuff. If you're listening to us on Spotify, make sure you're following us there. Now, boys, a lot to talk about.
Yeah,
it's been a while since we did an Off the Ropes episode.
We've been just doing a few videos on YouTube, just like separate videos.
I mean, there's still been WWE content.
but a podcast we haven't done in a while. All of us together talking.
So where do we start?
Well, a lot's been happening, especially with WrestleMania. You know, coming, it's around the corner. We'll talk about the WrestleMania hype right now.
WrestleMania 41,
Road to WrestleMania. Now we've got, of course, John Cena, Cody Rhodes. Let's first talk about that. It started off with the first 2 weeks, both of them saying their part, but not really talking to each other. John Cena was mostly focusing about the fans and what they've done to him. This week, actually today would be, when are we uploading this? Probably
Thursday.
So it'd be 2 days before this has been uploaded. 2 days before this is uploaded. John Cena and Cody Rhodes had a big confrontation, you know, arguing against each other. Cody Rhodes saying, you know, he's been reading the comments saying that you're going to cook me, this and that. And John Cena said, yeah, I am going to cook you, but I'm going to bury you. So it was very, you know, it was something we've been waiting for because we weren't seeing a lot. But now this promo was really worth the wait because we really got to see John Cena's side on how he sees Cody Rhodes, how Cody Rhodes sees Cena. As Cody Rhodes said, you know, you're still my hero, but I still see you as a piece of shit.
He said, you're still my, yeah, that's right.
You're still a piece of shit. But yeah, that's something we needed. It was something refreshing. Cody Rhodes did mention The Rock, but I think we're going to see The Rock before WrestleMania. We have to see.
I think The Rock will come on his own. Cena's, that's it. He's coming back to WrestleMania.
Not until WrestleMania.
Yeah, so The Rock, I think, maybe might appear on his own with Cody Rhodes. I'm not too sure what would happen there. But I think after that, for the last 2 weeks, I just didn't see where this is going. Cody Rhodes and Cena were not like working well together. But this promo that happened on Monday Night Raw has really given me hope. That the way that we're doing the promos were very good. Cody was cooking, Cena was cooking. It was just a great way for Cena to leave before WrestleMania.
Yeah, but are you really hyped? I'm not hyped.
I'm not hyped. In a way, not hyped, but it was good to see that.
Yeah, but the cards were all there to make this one of the greatest storylines ever. Yeah. I mean, let's start with the one of the greatest heel turns of all time. Cena turning heel. Bro, what happened after that, man? Cena pulling off like heel promos by himself, you know, basically one-sided promos with Cody Rhodes not even being able to talk. Yeah. And then it wasn't up until 3 weeks after, or was it a month after the heel turn, where we actually got a decent promo. Yeah. And then now we're not going to get them interacting until WrestleMania. Yeah. Bro, like there was many things that they could have did with this storyline, with, you know, intertwining with The Rock, how The Rock and Travis Scott, came in to turn John Cena to turn heel.
Even the cameraman,
exactly, like they could have made this storyline like 10 times better, bro.
Has he turned heel?
Yeah, bro, he has.
But like I don't know.
Yeah, he has, bro.
But I don't see like I wanted to, again, as you said, the cameraman.
Yeah.
To like, you know, attack him. Where's our truth?
There's nothing, but it's just been dissing fans.
That's what I'm saying. But there should be more. But
like,
this.
Like we thought this faction was like the Hollywood faction,
yeah, exactly.
like The Rock, Travis Scott, heel Cena. Like they really could have turned this into one of the greatest storylines. Like it was in our hands, bro.
Yeah, look.
And I'm not saying this match won't be bad at WrestleMania. This could be one of the all-time classics. But in terms of the build-up to WrestleMania, in terms of hyping up the fans to WrestleMania, I'm not feeling hyped. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be like just like on a normal Raw.
As I said, the promo was good. But I'm not hyped.
Look, we
got
not excited.
Because that was the only one we got.
We got
exactly
4 more weeks to WrestleMania.
No, I think 2 more weeks.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. Sorry, 2 weeks. Look, 2 weeks. Maybe they can get The Rock on board just for one more show, just to again boost it up. I think Cena might have his time, not on the ring, but they might have those moments where he's recorded. He has his moments.
I wouldn't. I see that. I
find it wasteful. I find it very wasteful.
Pointless. But look,
it's just, bro. This is not like your regular Raw.
Yeah, it's a big event. You need them face to face every single week. But look, John Cena's got his Hollywood movies, and I think the best we have to accept it. The only way if we want this rivalry, this storyline to sort of get better is if he's like, for one episode, his face is recorded, he's talking.
Yeah, okay, yeah, like just to keep the storyline alive.
The storyline run, not just Cody.
Or unless they do The Rock coming into Raw like on behalf of Cena going forward, which is still stupid because he's not facing The Rock.
Yeah, it's
so like
50-50, man. 50-50.
I don't know why John Cena has done that. Is it because of the movies?
But he's so dumb. Like, you knew this was your last year. You knew WrestleMania. Okay, we understand if it's another pay-per-view, but this is WrestleMania. You got to be here for these 6 weeks or even like 4 out of 6.
Yeah, bro. It just, bro, this match is bigger than WrestleMania.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
be
it
honest.
is.
Yeah.
This is like once in a lifetime. Like, we're not going to get Hill Cena again.
Yeah.
And we're not going to get John Cena WrestleMania again.
And I'm pretty sure Triple H would have told Cena this before the year started. What's going to happen?
Yeah.
So it is Cena's fault that what Sammy said, he should have planned everything before his retirement tour. He should have planned and at least have his storyline for WrestleMania.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, but Bad Blood, etc. All these, okay, we understand. But this is the biggest event. This is your last WrestleMania ever. Enjoy it, man. And he's not enjoying it.
All right, we're talking too much about that match. We're talking about the overall hype of WrestleMania. Bro, every storyline has been trash.
It's actually been
except
awful.
for maybe except for that triple threat: Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and
that's
Punk.
actually very good.
That deserves
That's
like
pretty
very
decent.
good.
I
a
would say.
WrestleMania match.
Was very good. That
You've
promo.
got
Yeah.
Rhea Ripley and
You got
Io
the
Sky.
Bianca Belair and Io Sky, which is
I feel it's repetitive.
and Gunther's. Let's not even talk about that, bro.
Yeah,
that
I
should have
know.
happened 2 weeks
To
ago.
be honest,
Today's
we'll
promo
talk
was
about
good.
Gunther and Jay. Gunther, look, the hype in regards to the hype, this has been the best like segment with Jay and Gunther
on today's Raw.
Raw. I haven't seen a hype like that in a while, and with him attacking Jimmy, the blood, him tied up to the ropes, I think it was very good. We saw that old Gunther, which we haven't seen in a while.
That's
which
what
we needed to
that's
see.
what we wanted to see all these
Gunther
weeks.
like that,
Not just cheap brawls with security in the rings,
yeah.
just the stock standard WWE storyline. This is the type of shit. Be creative. Put Jey Uso zip tied to the rope. Have Gunther beat up Jimmy. Have Jimmy bleed out of his body, bro. Like, this is the type of shit us fans want to see from this. I know now this is not the main event anymore, but like at one point in time, this was the main event. This is the type of main event build up that you do to WrestleMania.
Yeah, give props to Jimmy, man. You needed him to lift up this whole thing. What are your thoughts, Anthony?
Look, to be honest, that was the only good segment about it today, but the rest wasn't enough. And even with Gunther as the world champion as well, I'm going to say honestly, bro, he's actually a boring champion. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
He hasn't been defending it lately.
If we saw this sort of Gunther for his world title reign, I think it would have been incredible.
Yeah.
But
this was exceptional for me.
But even since Saturday night main event a couple of months ago, with Jey Uso should have won that world title, but it didn't happen. Unfortunately, it happened. But I think that's why they're trying to build the storyline to Mania so then he can win it.
Yeah.
Because last week, you know how Jimmy and Jay, they were sitting together in the backstage on the stairs, how Jay said, like, I can't do this anymore. What do I do? And then he's like, you have to man up. I want to see the right-hand man. I want to see
The main event.
the main event. I want to see the one that won the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
And then what did Jimmy do? He slapped him right in the face.
Yeah. That was big.
And everyone said that was the biggest, hardest slap. And it went viral.
Like what Samuel said, they needed Jimmy to save this storyline.
Yeah.
And it's working well. But like,
it's too late.
but like, bro, like, put it in perspective. Royal Rumble was ruined. Like he ruined Royal Rumble, Jey Uso. If this match isn't in the main event, I mean, it's good it's not in the main event because no one wants to see it.
It's probably co-main
But then
event.
why was Jey Uso the Royal Rumble winner? Why
If
waste a Royal Rumble winner with a stacked lineup with Jey Uso winning? So that's something like it makes that Royal Rumble win worse now.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's generalize this a bit now in terms of like the writing for these storylines.
Yeah.
Again, going into WrestleMania, WWE creative should have done way better, bro.
Yeah.
I just don't know. Like, I don't know. I mean, they were hiring WWE writers. They started to go around that.
You applied for it, yeah?
Yeah, I did.
It started to go around that WWE hiring writers right around WrestleMania. So, like, I don't know. Like, were they slacking off? Were they trying to, go around the whole process in trying to build up a great card? Like, I don't know. Like,
I feel all these storylines are like very plain. Like Tiffy and
Charlotte. That's, bro, I don't even want to see it.
Two times we got Charlotte going in the ring. Tiffy's down. She's got the chair sitting down.
Yeah.
You got that. You got the Gunther one where he kept choking Jey Uso. You got the John Cena and the Cody Rhodes, as we mentioned.
EO on the world.
EO and what's called Rhea Ripley and Bianca. You got them
push
pushing her face. She comes and attack. It's been happening for the weeks and weeks. It's just so boring.
Bro, what happened to the Triple H's fucking bursting into Randy Orton's house and attacking his family?
That's
Or like,
That's what I missed.
Yeah, but so like these are or even like The Rock beating up Cody last year.
That was
the build up to WrestleMania 40.
Exactly.
That's the type of shit, bro. We haven't seen, man.
We
Yeah,
got
I
that.
know. This reminds me of Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus for the World Heavyweight title. This was like back in 2012. So it was like 12 years ago to be exact. No, 13 years ago. Sorry, to be exact. But if Triple H put what's his name, Jey Uso versus Gunther for the world heavyweight,
It would work.
it might work. Maybe it will psych up the fans up and they'll probably get excited about that matchup. But and it reminds me of Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins. You remember back in 2019 before COVID.
But look, I don't know if I don't even want to say Gunther and Jay, bro. Let's be honest, bro. No one wants to see it. But now moving on to the topic of WrestleMania. Now this year's WrestleMania could have one of the lowest attendances since 2006. Bro, going from that's a stat. That's what a lot of people are reporting.
What the hell?
So 2006, what WrestleMania was that? That was WrestleMania 23.
No,
23.
No, WrestleMania 20. No, actually.
No, 08 was
WrestleMania 22.
WrestleMania 22. So 06, man. Bro, going off of last year's WrestleMania, one of the most successful WrestleManias, I think you can only put this to one thing. It's ticket prices.
Yeah,
ticket prices for WrestleMania 41 is ridiculous. That's why I think it's one of the lowest attendances.
And even I saw on the internet, like I was looking at it for the ticket for Australian dollars, like it's about $1,060 to sit up on the top.
Yeah, nosebleeds.
Even a bit more, I saw.
Yeah.
Bro, the WWE got to be a bit more reasonable with their prices,
That's
bro.
right, yeah.
Going into WrestleMania, we get it, bro. It's your Super Bowl. But at the same time, be reasonable, bro. Not everyone's a millionaire.
Yeah,
Not everyone can spend $1,000, $2,000 for even just nosebleed tickets.
You still make money from putting at 700. You
bro.
And not just that, even like how you mentioned about the pricing as well, they have to understand that a lot of people coming from around the world are coming to the biggest event of the year, WrestleMania. Okay, so if they can try balance the price, so it can make it even for every individual, and not just like for the adults, but even for the kids as well, so they can enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly. Like you guys, I mean, I'm no businessman. I mean, I just run this small little podcast, but like, I'm just saying in a way, it's like, it just doesn't make sense to overprice a ticket where, you're going to have no one in the stadium versus, pricing your tickets at a reasonable price, selling out a stadium, selling out Allegiant Stadium, I reckon it works out more in their favor, taking into account all the merch they're going to be selling on that day too.
Yeah.
So like overpricing your tickets doesn't work, bro. It just doesn't work. It just in any sport, even UFC is like ridiculous prices. I mean, when they came here to Sydney, man, I paid an arm and a leg for it.
Yeah.
How much was that to be exact?
I think I paid 900 each ticket. Oh, no, it was not. No, I think it was 900 to each ticket, or altogether 900. But it was ridiculous, man.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
I feel they see it in a way as if they're WWE, they know everyone's gonna buy regardless of the price. But now, if they see results not going the way, I'm pretty sure usually other years it's pretty reasonable. Like this year's been overpriced.
This year's been its highest.
And I think the fact that Cena's there, The Rock's there,
the card,
it's upped it up a bit. And I think again they understand it's WWE. Look at the match. Look at the cards we have, the wrestlers we got.
But even the cards we got.
It's not the best.
It's not even the greatest.
It's just Cena, Cody.
It's just seeing Cena's last Mania. That's what it really is.
And what about the triple threat as well? That's the only thing.
I think they see it as I said, because it's WWE, they know people are going to buy it. They got that arrogance that, we know people are going to buy it. But now if they see people not buying it,
they're going to start selling in that,
Won't be surprised if they just reduce the prices a bit for people to sell it.
I agree with you, Sam. And even people might sell it. Like they're probably going to say, I'm not excited for this event. You know what? I'm just going to sell it and then see what happens and
maybe
make my money out of it.
4 free tickets.
Hopefully.
Look, the promo that happened on Friday Night SmackDown, this is another match heading to WrestleMania, one of the main events, probably on night one. CM Punk. Now, Paul Heyman has given him his request, and that is to be the main event of WrestleMania. But there's also another one. What do you reckon this second request from CM Punk is to Paul Heyman? Is that Paul Heyman becomes like the wise man for CM Punk, or is it he wants to have that title shot with Cena and Cody Rhodes?
Well, we all know the favor wasn't him being in the main event.
No, it wasn't.
They even said it, but I'm saying like going into it. So like obviously it wasn't the favor. But in terms of the favor, I don't know. I think we'd see it at WrestleMania.
Yeah, it would be revealed.
Hopefully,
be revealed then. Again, we'd find out. I think it's only those two options. Either Paul Heyman joins him, or he wins and gets that main event with Cody and CM Punk, because he was the first one to come out the night after Elimination Chamber, where he came out to speak about Cody Rhodes and about John Cena and about The Rock. So he's the only one that's ever spoken about what happened that night. So he could still have his
vengeance on Cena and, have his part in it. Because again, as I said, no one else mentioned The Rock, Cody, and Punk in one promo other than CM Punk. So it could be that he enters that main event for his own reasons, and it does match the storyline. Cena's the one that cost him the match. Again, I personally think it could be that.
Yeah, but look, I don't know if...
And before you spit, the fact that I used to think that it can't be to put him in the match because it's not in regards to Roman Reigns. But then I think Paul Heyman knows The Rock. Rock's part of the bloodline. He can talk to him, persuade him, and he's part of the TKO. He makes the tough decisions. So who knows? That could be the way where they say, you know what, you can get your match. I don't know. Maybe it's.
I genuinely don't know what that
tough.
favor
I
is.
I don't think. Again, Paul Heyman is an option, but I don't think that I'd see it happen. Like if Paul Heyman joins Punk, that it has to mean that Punk will somehow turn heel because Roman is right now, he's still acting as a heel. I've spoken to my cousin about this. He's still acting as a heel, but technically they've made him babyface. So I don't think that. I think that if Paul Heyman joins Punk, it will mean only one thing, that Paul Heyman and CM Punk becomes heel, and that means Roman is officially a babyface.
Yeah,
that's how I see it.
Roman's a baby now.
I don't know. The way the way he speaks is he's still a heel. Like his character hasn't fully changed, as a baby.
But I feel like that's the thing going forward for WWE. You can say the same thing for Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
He's not a babyface or heel.
It's just a rivalry.
Every single one of them is a babyface. They just have such a heated rivalry against each other. As I said, Roman's a babyface, but he's just got the arrogance about himself. Like for example, when everyone was chanting his name, he appreciated that, but in a cocky way. Yeah. He goes I deserve that. But everyone loves him.
But
I
feel like WWE right now are going in that direction in terms of kayfabe. We all know kayfabe is gone.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as kayfabe anymore. So now they're trying to blur the line between a heel and a babyface. Cena said it himself. I'm not a heel. I'm not a face. I'm a human being.
Yeah.
So I feel like by him saying that and by certain things that happened before Cena turning heel, like Gunther at one point was almost a face.
Like he was respecting.
Fans were cheering. Yeah, man. Fans were cheering and
yeah.
whatnot. You saw it in his promos. He had that lighter side to him. He was starting to be respectful. So I feel like Triple H is doing something spectacular here. He's trying to blur the line between a heel and a babyface. And it's actually working. We're seeing that with Roman Reigns. We're seeing that with Seth Rollins. And look, we could potentially see with CM Punk if Paul Heyman decides to join forces with him. So I feel like this is great for WWE in the industry. I mean, take notes, AEW. Take notes. We went to the WSW. I mean, they put on a great show.
That was
off topic,
event.
but I feel like all these people are going to take notes from WWE because we haven't seen this before. This is something new, something fresh.
Yeah, he probably wants a mix of both.
Yeah,
he
exactly.
wants people to cheer him and wants people to
because now there's no such thing as good guy, bad guy anymore.
Yeah,
it's just how you perceive him.
Exactly. Fans are booing the good guys and fans are cheering the bad guys. So what better way to actually get someone over by blurring the line?
Look at Kevin Owens. He made a very valid point that made him not the heel. He was actually the good guy. He's the one that got disrespected.
Even Cena.
Who else was the recent one? Cena. In a way, you could see that he's not really the heel.
And then people were saying, you know what?
Cena's
maybe we're the heel.
Everyone's like that. Even Fatu, not in regards to said anything, but people love him.
Yeah.
And again, since when would the whole stadium be cheering for the heel? And again, Bill made a good point that could be the direction Triple H is
I feel like that was something I started to pick up on, and bro, I'm like, Triple H, bro, good on you.
Look, I agree with all your points, but there's another similar scenario to that as well. I heard another rumors as well. They're saying that it could happen that I think CM Punk might get betrayed by Paul Heyman and Reigns as well, because I don't know. I think because Seth Rollins hasn't been doing anything lately after when he lost that world title.
Becomes heel soon.
I reckon he might go back to the heel. Yeah. So I feel like maybe Paul Heyman aligns with Rollins and becomes a better wrestler, and maybe he goes for another world championship very soon. But anything can happen. I want to see what's going to happen.
Well, let's hope the best for WrestleMania. Let's hope it's one of the all-time greats. Great events. But I think that's a wrap up for Off the Ropes. Guys, if you're new here, hit the like button. Make sure to smash that subscribe button. And if you're following us on Spotify again, make sure you follow us there. And guys, we'll catch you guys in the next video. I said guys about 10 times, but anyway, see you later.